Good morning, boys and girls. It is so fun to be back with you this week for homeschool. I hope you had a chance to go outside this weekend and get some fresh air and see all the wonderful signs of spring. I saw some little flowers popping up in my front yard, and I heard the birds singing, and it was just so nice to have beautiful weather and know that spring is finally on its way. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to start out with a game instead of with our story, because I want you to guess what we're going to talk about today. Are you ready? I brought some little friends with me to help me. I'm going to show them to you, and when you look at our friends, I want you to see if you can figure out what we're going to talk about this week. Okay, here we go. Can you see them? Did you figure it out? If you said nursery rhymes, you are correct. We are going to talk about nursery rhymes this week. And a nursery rhyme is a short rhyme for children that tells a story. Many times it is also set to music. Nursery rhymes are important for many reasons. They help children learn new words and work on their counting. Just like fairy tales, nursery rhymes also have counting in them. All right, I'm going to ask you a question and you see if you can answer it, okay? Number 1, I've lost my sheep and my name. Help, who am I? Do you know who lost her sheep? Did you say Little Bo Peep? If you did, you are right. Let's read that nursery rhyme together. Little Bo Peep. There she is. Little Bo Peep has lost her sheep and doesn't know where to find them. Leave them alone and they'll come home, wagging their tails behind them. Little Bo Peep, she searched for her sheep, but didn't quite know how to find them. She looked everywhere, from here and to there, but still couldn't think where to find them. Little Bo Peep began to weep and lay down to rest for a while. She fell fast asleep while counting her sheep, then dreamt they came home with a smile. Little Bo Peep had fallen asleep and dreamt that she was all alone. But when she awoke and pulled back her cloak, she saw that her sheep had come home. Little Bo Peep had lost her sheep and didn't know where to find them. She left them alone and they came home, wagging their tails behind them. All right, number 2. Our next question is, hi guys, Spider here. I seem to have scared that little girl off, but her food looks mighty tasty. Do you know what it is? Do you know what food little Miss Muffet was eating when the spider came and scared her away? Let's find out. Little Miss Muffet. Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds and whey. Curds and whey. Along came a spider who sat down beside her and frightened Miss Muffet away. Do you know what curds and whey are? Curds and whey is kind of like cottage cheese. Yep, it's kind of like chunky cheese and a little bit of liquid. Number 3. So listen here, friends. I need some wool for a new shirt. Do you know how many bags I can get from the black sheep? What nursery rhyme is this? Do you remember? You are right. Ba ba black sheep. Let's read it together. Ba ba black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 3 bags full. 1 for my master, and 1 for my dame, and 1 for the little boy that lives down the lane. How many bags of wool did he have? 3. You are right. 1 for his master, 1 for his dame, that means the lady, that's another name for lady, and 1 for the little boy who lives down the lane. Okay, here's another one. Number 4. My naughty children were supposed to bring me a bucket of water, but I can't find them anywhere. Where could they be? Do you know who was supposed to bring a bucket of water? Who is that? Jack and his sister Jill? Let's read. Jack and Jill. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown. That means his head. And Jill came tumbling after. Then up got Jack and said to Jill, as in his arms he took her, brush off that dirt, for you're not hurt. Let's fetch that pail of water. So Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch the pail of water and took it home to Mother Dear, who thanked her son and daughter. Have you ever heard that ending part before? That was a little bit new to me. Okay, our next one, number 5, says, here I am taking a break from playing my fiddle and trying to eat my soup, and someone steals my spoon. Do you know who it was? Who has the spoon? Let's find out in Hey Diddle Diddle. Hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle. The cow jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed to see such a sport, and the dish ran away with the spoon. Who ran off with the spoon? The dish. The dish took the spoon and they ran away together. Okay, ready for our last one, number 6. Now, this has something to do with what we're going to be doing in math this week. So that's kind of fun. Number 6 says, what is that creature that keeps running up and down my clock? Do you know what creature keeps running up and down the clock? Did you know that we're going to be learning about clocks this week in math? We're going to be learning how to tell time. Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 1, the mouse ran down. Hickory dickory dock. Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 2, and down he flew. Hickory dickory dock. Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 3, and he did flee. Hickory dickory dock. Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 4, he hit the floor. Hickory dickory dock. Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 5, the mouse took a dive. Hickory dickory dock. Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 6, that mouse he split. Hickory dickory dock. Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Hickory dickory dock. Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. As 12 bells rang, the mousie sprang. Hickory dickory dock. Hickory dickory dock, why scamper? Asked the clock. You scare me so, I have to go. Hickory dickory dock. Have you ever heard all of the verses to Hickory dickory dock? Most of us know the first one, but I did not know that it had so many verses. Okay, boys and girls, it's time for you to get a piece of paper and a pencil. And I would like you to write or draw about one of the nursery rhymes we've talked about. Or you could choose a different nursery rhyme if you have a favorite one. Maybe you have a favorite nursery rhyme that we didn't read about yet. You could use that too. So if you need to go back through the video and look at the different nursery rhymes that we read together, you can. But choose one of these or one of your own, and draw a picture of it, and then write about what you like about that nursery rhyme. I thought Hickory Dickory Dock was really cool because I learned more verses that I didn't know that it had before. That was really fun for me. All right, this is part 1 of our lesson. I'm going to make a new video for part 2 where we read our book. Are you excited to find out what our book is going to be this week? I'll bet it's going to have something to do with nursery rhymes. Tune in soon to find out. See you later.